whispering in the trees. It's two cities.
But now they're going to be able to go to places that are unionized, but don't have to be a part of the union in order to work there. So you're talking, I'm not saying people are stupid, but you can't trust everybody.
Absolutely.
So it presents a danger and a hazard, especially depending on the organization.
I think the biggest thing that I'm worried about is, you know, if someone's going to go build a building, who says that you know what all the codes are, what's safe, what's OSHA laws, what you can and cannot do? Yeah, you're getting paid for probably half the price, but at the same time, is your workmanship going to be able to be in the same level as union workers that they go to school for this? This is what they do. They get paid a lot of money because it is one of the most dangerous jobs, you know, out there. They're putting their life on the risk every single day. So I don't know. We'll see. And, you know, I know it's not just iron workers. It's teachers. It's all the unions. So that's what people need to know. It's not just one or two people. It's all the unions, yeah.
And it's not just, you're right, it's not just the steel workers or anybody. It's anyone who is considered a union. Let's go to caller number 3. Hello there, caller.
Hello, Rex. Hello, Ashley.
Joe, how are you doing, sir?
Ashley, you mentioned that you would like to go into broadcasting. I heard you this morning there.
Yes.
Well, good luck to you.
Thank you.
I've always said this. You could do anything you want to if you put your mind to it.
Well, I will take that advice and run with it. Yes.
Oh, yes. A lot of people just don't stay focused, but if you have determination and the will to do it, you can do it.
Thank you so much.
About the union.
Yes, sir, Joe. Go ahead.
Just a quick comment there. Everybody may not, in the entire state, may not feel the same way as the responses you get here in Lake County, okay? Now, do unions get a bad rap? Well, some they do, and some might be deserving. You look at Wisconsin there, where they did pass that particular bill there. Look at the way they demonstrated there. They did damage. They were loud, disruptive, and you know people see that and they're not too happy with that. And it's the same way over here. Oh, another thing, you hear comments and about the trade shows in Chicago where they say, well, we don't want to come to Chicago anymore because of the crazy things they've got going. Like, if you want to change a particular plug, a socket, I'm saying you want to plug in something to another socket 10 feet away. You couldn't do it, but you had to have a union member. And I think those are some of the problems that people are unhappy with. You can't do this, you can't do that. You are forced to do certain things there.
Joe,
I could remember when I was working there, they had people with a multi-craft where you had to have one. If you had a fan go on top of a roof, you had to have a tinner, you had to have a construction individual, a mechanical man to carry it down, and it just was, they were impossible conditions for a company to survive. Now, I think that's what people sometimes are looking for, survival.
Now, Joe, I don't know if you heard the previous caller or not before you, but he mentioned that they basically, by passing this, have now awakened a sleeping giant. Do you feel that's correct?
Well, yeah, you might have, but have you awakened? Maybe you've awakened the entire state to see the particular, maybe they don't, the disagreement that they have with the union. So you may have awakened those people too. So it may be a trade-off. Okay.
All right.
Good luck, Ashley.
Thank you so much.
Talk to you later.
All right,
Bye.
Joe, take it easy. I believe if I remember what Jed said, if I'm correct or not, if I'm incorrect, I apologize, but I think we're technically the 23rd state to...
Yes, I read that we're officially the 23rd state, and I never realized how many already states, when we're the 23rd. I know a lot of the southern states are unionized, not unionized, right to work. So I guess, we're the 23rd.
Let's
almost
take Rob before we break for the news. Real quick, Rob, what's up?
Hey, Rex, how you doing?
What's going on, brother?
South County.
Hi.
What's up, brother?
Sorry I haven't been able to call you all week. Just wanted to say you've been doing a good job going for the future.
Oh, thanks, brother.
I'm kind of up on the against the fence with this one. I'm in the IT industry, and if I had to choose at this point, I definitely want to be represented by a union, which, we are not. There's very, very few IT personnel and people in that industry that are unionized because it just doesn't exist.
Right.
Now, that being said, we have to take what we're given in our industry. And if we're being underpaid or we're constantly taking cuts or accepting more work for the same pay and not getting raises yearly that are any substance, there's nothing we can do about that. So, I definitely would love representation. But, on the same token, I know we've been looking for unions to come in and try to represent us, and none of them seem to have a set big enough to try to do that. They're, they're afraid that they don't understand the industry enough. They're afraid that, most of these jobs are going to India or to China at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's kind of disturbing that, this industry that I'm in can't get that type of a representation.
All right, Rob. Good call, buddy.
On the other side of the fence, though,
Mm-hmm.
I work for the IT industry, and I work in Chicago because jobs are just not in Indiana because these companies are afraid to come to Indiana now. So I don't know what's better, having a job that's just a little bit lower paying or not having a job at all.
Good points, Rob. Let me address some of that, and you can get yourself a mulligan later if you feel the need. All right, brother?
Hey, how you doing?
All right, what's going on, brother?
I'm heading back to the region from Indianapolis right now.
10-4.
I just caught the conversation here, and you're asking about what unions could do more to stop this.
Well, we had talked earlier in the show about what people's thoughts were. We had people call in who were union, who were saying their thoughts. Then we had non-union call in. And then now we kind of switched gears and just the question I posed out to the crowd, and there's no right or wrong answer. It's just a discussion question is, could the unions have done something to prevent right to work from even happening? Was that possible?
I don't know if it was possible or not with Republicans having control of the House as much as they did, especially the Senate.
Mm-hmm.
And they had a 37-13 majority lead. I mean, they didn't even have enough, where the Democrats could walk out and, not have a quorum.
Mm-hmm.
So that hurt us a lot. But I just want to say that I'm proud of all my union brothers and sisters that were down there today. We made a strong showing. We showed that unions are still around and we are still strong, and that we make this country the middle class. Not just union. This isn't just a union issue either. I want to make that point. This is a blue collar issue. This is going to affect all workers,
Yes, sir.
union or non-union. And without the middle class, there is no upper class.
Caller, what do you propose is the next step now that this is officially a state thing? What do you think is going to happen next?
Well, as far as the middle class and blue-collar workers, I believe our next step is we have to beat them to the polls in November.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's time to get back to control of the House, with the Democrats. Cause, I mean, 37-13, that's majority lead. That's not even, that's just a takeover. And they can just push us around and do whatever they want. These big corporations and big businesses, they're just, they're having their way with us right now. And for everybody out there who thinks that unions drive up costs, we don't drive up costs. We just get a little more of the profits that the big business gets.